Hi, I'm Kimberly. Welcome to Simply Living in a Small Town. Today is Tuesday. I I know it's Tuesday, right? So I was gonna come back and do a video yesterday. My weekend has been all over the place. And yes, you gotta stay in a chair with me. Come on. I hope everybody had a beautiful, fantastic weekend. What did you do over the weekend? Um, I just totally lost train of thought. You are distracting me. Um, I'm so sorry. I just totally blanked. So, oh, I also hope you had a beautiful Memorial Day. That's what I was going to say. So, yeah, it was like the longest weekend felt like because Thursday felt like Friday, and then there was Friday, and then there was Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So, um, Saturday, oh my gosh. I'm still sick, by the way, too. My nose just itches. It's actually not running or anything right now. But Saturday, we took my daughter to meet her stepmom so she could go to her dad's. And then we ended up like in that area for hours, basically, the majority of the day, because my husband decided to take me to urgent care, basically. I went because I felt totally miserable between being sick and having chipped my tooth on Thursday on a piece of candy. It's really sharp. It's on this side, like right back here. But the front part of that tooth that's still there is like very sharp where it just chipped away. And so I couldn't hardly eat, swallow, speak. Yeah, it was painful because that was catching my tongue. And I had a big sore on my tongue. So I went to urgent care. They tested me for COVID, influenza, and strep throat. And thankfully, I was negative for all three. However, I'm still sick. So I did get antibiotic prescribed, but was not able to pick that up till today due to yesterday being a holiday. And my pharmacy, the pharmacy I use is in this town here where I live. And we, um, well, they were already closed at 2 o'clock, which at 2 o'clock we were meeting my daughter's stepmom. So, at any, at any rate, so they were well closed. They don't open on Sunday. They're closed on holidays. So it wasn't until this morning I was able to even get the antibiotics. So I feel like it's helping somewhat, although this has just been a weird day, period. It is very blah. Like, I feel like it's just been a very blah day for me. Um, it's dark out. It's very overcast and just dark looking. It's like it looks like it's going to get dark like for nighttime, but it's been like this all day. So, and we of course had morning sprinkles, which wasn't very much rain, but it's supposed to rain now the next 3 days. And at least yesterday was actually beautiful. So that happened. I also got some prescribed mouthwash stuff for my mouth and some stuff to put on my tongue to numb it. So, which is helping, but it's still difficult. And I also had to go to Walgreens and get orthodontist wax. I never heard of that. This is what the doctor told me to do, so that's what I did. And so basically the tooth is covered basically with that wax currently until I can get it pulled, which I'm hoping is this week. I have already called the dentist office this morning. Naturally, they are still closed for the holiday, even though like today is not the holiday, but they are closed till tomorrow morning. So I'm hoping, I really hope that I can get in there and get this done this week, because like my insurance and everything now is really good insurance, because my husband, um, he got hired on directly finally with Honda manufacturing, which is where he's been working for the last, well, almost 2 years. Um, and so therefore now has their insurance, which is much better than what he had. And then we have a health savings account that, so that'll pay the difference on doctor appointments and such. Come here, babe. Don't grab my blanket. So, oh, you stinky kitty. Okay. Come on, I don't want you. There you go. Yeah. She was laying in the chair sleeping. I told her to stay in the chair with me, but she didn't actually listen, did you? Okay, so I have don't dump that over. My coffee's sitting over here too. Okay, so yesterday, I'm trying to think. Yesterday was beautiful. I started a project on Sunday actually, which I'm going to show you in a second. Sunday was nice, and yesterday, and then also yesterday we went. If you've been watching, and this has been slightly, I know, over a month ago, that I went over to the property that I still own where our house burnt down. And I had started digging up a blueberry bush to transplant up here where we live. I didn't quite get it done. The blueberry bush is like huge. I didn't even realize like how big it had gotten because of where it was actually sitting over there. It wasn't something that I looked at all the time when I went over there. So, my husband managed anyway yesterday. We went over there and retrieved it. I should say, he dug it up. And I will include a picture at the end of this video of it because, y'all, he transplanted it up here. And there are bricks around it. And they are original bricks from my property over there, from my house. It had a brick foundation. Most of the house did anyway. Now these bricks were actually extra bricks before, that were in the garage, well before like it burned down. And I actually think those bricks were under an outhouse that we actually had that went with the house originally, and I had torn that down years ago because it was falling in. So anyway, but I will include a picture of that because we brought a bunch of the bricks up here. He put them back around the blueberry bush like they were over there. And, just to see something like that, it's like, it just made me so happy, y'all. It just really, truly, I have a lot of trauma in relation to that property over there that I still own. And it's not just due to the house fire. And so, like, just seeing that, and that was something good that was done over there. One of my best friends, he actually originally had bought that blueberry bush and planted it over there and put this ring around it with the bricks. And also, so there was a couple, like, different sections of those bricks, if you will. Like, this is an inner ring, and then there was this another ring around, the outside, that the friend of mine did. And it was really pretty. He had, there's still strawberry plants over there we need to get, but there was tons then of strawberries he planted around the outer ring going around that blueberry bush and that. So I can't describe like what a great feeling it was to see that blueberry bush put up here. So it's just, I sent a picture of it to my friend that put it there, and I could tell even through a message that, you know, it made him as happy as it made me just to see it here. So truly simple things, you know, make me happy. So let me show you what I started on Sunday. This isn't it, but and now she's decided to climb onto my lap. This is hilarious. So I love this, y'all. I love this so much. Wait till you see this. I started another blanket. This is going to be for my daughter. That's not even showing up. Oh, as pretty as it is. This is it's light pastels, like multi-pastels. And it's actually, I love this yarn print. And the color is Lilac Stardust. I'm going to see what she got up off me. So let's see if I can show you a little closer. Well, that still isn't really giving you, because it has gold sparkle in it. I'm telling you, it's just dark outside. But you can still see, so what I'm doing here. And this is just going to be a throw for her, you know, to have like up on her bed type of a thing. Before I got this yarn, I already had this idea to do this, so I love this so much. Now, I have this much left of one skein. I mean, I only had one skein of this, so I wonder if it'll show up the gold, the sparkly. You still can't see it. Okay, well, anyway, it's got beautiful gold, like metallic sparkly in it. And the pink is like, this pink here is much brighter than, I mean, it's really looking pale. But anyway, this is turning out gorgeous. So this is, I watched a tutorial. It's by Blossom Crochet. I will link it in the description box. And it's easy crochet blanket, gentle ripple, or gentle ripples. And I love this. It's super simple. And I have been wanting to do a blanket like this. So now, if you've been watching for a while, I had started a blanket a while back that was in purples, which I still want to do a purple, but I didn't like the way that one was looking, y'all. So I'm frogging that one. I just haven't done it yet. I only did like 3 rows on that. But this, I am so thrilled with this. And I intend to put this in the fair that's coming up at the end of July. That's when our county fair is. So I'm super stoked. Like, I love this. And my daughter hasn't seen it yet, y'all. I had originally just shown her like the skein of yarn, you know, and she was like, oh, that's really pretty. And I said, I'm going to make you a blanket with that. And she said, you know, like, that would be cool. So she isn't here, so she has not seen this yet. And what's funny is, I showed this to my husband, and I said, I'm going to tell you, I said, wait till you see this. I showed it to him this morning. And I said, I'm going to say, I think that this is the prettiest blanket I've ever made. And I'm like, look. And he was like, yeah, that looks nice. You know, so you don't, well, not you, but me. My husband is not like big on lots of comments, compliments. Like, he just doesn't, I don't think that way, if that makes sense. He's ADHD, well, he has ADHD with autism. So it's like, you know, I'm more mindful, and it's a natural thing for me in that way. But I usually just, I'll show him something and I'm like, what do you think about this? And he usually doesn't say a whole lot, but like straight to whatever. And he said, yeah, that looks nice. Um, so yeah, I'm thrilled with that. So the other one of the other pieces that you started to see here was I got the front panel done on my top. So is this not rainbowy pretty? I can't see all of it because of you, Miss Peanut Buster. Okay, so here's what it looks like. This is the front panel on my top. I have tons of the navy blue. This is the cotton sprout stripes and the navy stripe. That is the very fine, it's a number 2 fine weight yarn, 100% cotton. So I have plenty of the navy left, but I have just balls of the other colors, which I am going to order this week. And I am going to go ahead and start the next panel because, like I said, I have plenty of the navy. I am doing this from the bottom. From the bottom. Down here. I started at the bottom and went up. I wanted the purple up here. Purple's my favorite. Even though I love colors, just period. But purple's is one of my favorites. So the front panel is done. I'm going to create another panel identical to this one. And then, because this is not big enough. Okay, so this is not wide enough, like, to go into, you know, it's just not wide enough. Okay. So now the second panel, this is a thought. 2 different scenarios that I could do. I originally thought, well, I'll just create like a shaping panel on both sides in the navy blue, which I still could do and might do. Or I can make panel number 2. Panel number 2 slightly bigger. I think probably option number 1, but anyway, there is a way to make it work. Okay, I didn't make it big enough. This is very fine, even though I made twice as many stitches as I normally would for a top. I did twice as many stitches. It still isn't enough, but it's okay because I'm gonna, you know, make it work. Just gotta figure, you know. So I think that, though, doing a panel, in other words, I can make, that's what I was thinking, like panel on this side. In other words, that would connect front panel and back panel to the side panel on both sides, and then just do, you know, figure out what I want to do with the top exactly or what. But definitely the rainbow, and I love the rainbow, y'all. Like, look at those colors. I mean, that's just so pretty. So this has been something fun and challenging at the same time, and I like to do, you know, I want to continue to challenge myself on these things because I want to be able to advance my skills and do, you know, more, you know, of some of the things that I love to see, so, or that I want for myself or whatever. So yes, I'm loving this. And even like with this top under it, it's like, that looks cute, doesn't it? It could be like a little vest over top. But yeah, I just love the stripes, y'all. I can't wait till my daughter sees this because she's all about the rainbow. I'm telling you, she loves the rainbow colors. I even thought about that, y'all. You know what? Like, this panel is small enough. I thought I should just make it for Ava, my daughter. Because that would, like, legit, all I would have to do, it would be an easier process. Let's put it that way. I wouldn't have to worry about the side panels and all that because she's Like, you know, she's only like this wide. So, so there's whip number 2, which, like I said, I want to start on the second panel. The hardest part of that is the getting started, because especially for me, the hardest part I have on any crochet project is the first row. Like the first, I should say, the chain row and then the first row. Once I get into like row 2, then I'm good. But I have more of a difficulty on the chain row and row 1. And it's not so much chain row as it is row 1. But on sometimes. Um, but the reason being, it's the smaller something is, the harder it is for me to hold on to. So when the project starts getting, you know, some meat to it, some substance, you know, and it's gotten a few, like, then I'm good. But I have so much trouble with stiffness in my hands from my arthritis that I have trouble holding on to, you know, smaller. Like it's like when I go to pick up change off the floor, if I drop change, it is very difficult for me to then pick up each, you know, penny or dime or whatever. Like it is, because my fingers just don't, you know, my hands, they don't grip like they used to because of the dexterity in my hands and the stiffness in them. So that's the issue I have with that. And again, that's every project. But then especially, this is such fine yarn that it's like cotton thread. It's literally like working with cotton thread. And so like I was trying like to just slowly go through it, be ever so like steady and slow with it, and just not try to have the stitches like tighten up, because I was like, oh my gosh, I'll never get back into them if I, you know. So yeah, it's a little more difficult now. Like I said, once I get some rows on, not as big of a deal. The other thing is, as I got used to like just going on this, like, and so I was getting more in a rhythm. The hook is smaller, which is something else I have trouble like gripping that more so. um I drop hooks constantly, y'all, all hooks. Like I dropped one last night and I still have not found it, and I don't understand that. It literally fell like off my lap onto the floor. I heard it hit the floor and I still never found it. I will, I'm sure, eventually find it right here somewhere because it's over here by my chair. But so there's that project. Then we are back to this blanket that I started probably a month ago, I want to say ish, and she's on my lap. So I'm trying not to stand up here, but so I haven't gotten as far as I wanted to because I was working on this other blanket and I was really enjoying that. So, but it's okay. I still, as you can see, there's not much of that there. That's what I have left, and just a little bit of the blue. So this is just slightly a little longer than it was. I'm like, I don't know if you can see it because I can't see. So I want to go ahead and get those two used. So then I'm ready for the next incoming, you know, to add on to this, because I probably, I'm planning on getting like 3 more skeins of each, which should be perfectly good. I don't know. So I'm probably just going to use, oh, that's right, I have tons of white and a red heart. I'm probably just going to do a white border on this is what I was planning. And to be really honest, I quite rather enjoyed on the last blanket that I did just like this. I will link this in the description box too. This is Boggy Creek tutorial. Boggy Creek blanket tutorial by Cinnamon Stitches. And so the other one I did like this, just finished up. I held 2 4-weights double because this is chunky yarn here. So rather than buying like more chunky yarn to do the border on that blanket, I took one of y'all's advice, and I apologize, I don't remember who it was. I didn't really want to do that because I had thought of it before, but and then she mentioned that. It kept sticking out in my mind. It was a comment on the video. So whoever said that, I appreciate it, because it kept getting me thinking about that. And I was like, well, you know what? Because I have plenty of yarn that I wanted to use for that, which was Red Heart. I have a bunch of this like cream colored. It's actually soft white, it's called, which is what I put on that other blanket, even though it looks more like a cream color. I didn't think I would like that. I really just didn't think I'd like the look of that at all. I thought that's going to look weird, etc., etc. Like, I'm not going to like that. So I thought, just for the heck of it, it just kept sticking out in my mind, let's try that. Tried it, and I was like, this can work. This can, like, literally work. And the color was, like, in my opinion, perfect for that blanket. So this one, I already know I want to put white border on this one. And I'm thinking I may do that again, because I have plenty of Red Heart Super Saver in white, and I could just double it up and do the same thing. And the white will really set off this, you know, the contrast with the blue. I love how this is turning out. I wasn't sure about it at first, but then I started going, and like I said, I showed my daughter. She was like me. She says, oh, I really like that. Like, that's so pretty. I said, yeah, isn't it? So I'm loving it. I need to get that done. I'm trying to think, was it Sunday? My brain is just all over the place. It's been so many days, y'all. Saturday, I was out most of the day with my husband. Like I said, we spent a while urgent care. That's what always, you know, you go there and there's nobody really in there, but I had to wait, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes or whatever. And I mean, before I got back here. And then I still had to wait, you know, more. But there was one day, I'm trying to think if it was, I think it was Saturday maybe when we got home, or maybe it was, oh no, it was early Sunday, I think. That's another thing, y'all. I am not supposed to be getting up at 6:30 anymore, okay? It is officially my daughter's break from school, summer break. And my body's waking me up at 6:27 on Friday morning. Saturday, it woke me up, same right before my alarm went off, like literally right before my alarm went off, because I had forgotten to shut my alarm off while I was on Friday. And then, so yeah, I shut my alarm off, but I'm like, on Saturday morning, it was 6:47, so it would have been like right after my alarm would have normally gone off on my phone. So yeah, I'm still like all over the place. I did a bunch of cleaning Sunday morning because I was up again early, and got a lot of cleaning done. So my intention is once I get done with this video, y'all, I'm actually here by myself again tonight, because we're back to that, because my husband went back to work tonight. So it's just me, and I'm gonna get some more cleaning done, because I'm trying to get a bunch of stuff knocked out and done while my daughter is gone till Friday. So, but I'm also trying to rest more, if that makes sense too. So it's like my ear's hurting really bad right here. It's like when you have an ear infection, but that's not what it is. Like, so yeah. But yeah, I want to get some actual cleaning done yet tonight. And it won't be then too long. I'm going to bed early. Like, I'm not, because Saturday, yeah, Saturday night. No, it was Sunday night. My husband and I stayed up late Saturday night or Sunday night, and it was actually technically Monday morning because I didn't go to sleep till after 1 in the morning, which I like never do. But we were watching The Last of Us because we were catching up on that. We hardly ever get to watch anything together, and that's like a show that we've actually been watching together. And the funny thing is, we'd only watched 2 episodes, and no, 3 episodes, I think. Yeah. So we watched the last 4 episodes, and my husband thought another one was coming out, but like it was so late, the last one. So the end of this is season 2. The last episode was episode 7, and they come out on Sunday night. So it was late enough. The last one didn't go out. But I looked it up because he's like, there's not another, like, he was like, isn't there supposed to be another episode? And I'm like, no. It says that, like, that is the season finale. And he was like, really? And yeah. So, so we watched, y'all, we watched all that. So that's why, like, we were up late. We never get to, like, you know, do stuff like that. So that was nice. But, like, last night I crashed, you know, earlier, and because and my body's still getting up. Like today I still was up. I mean, I was up at 8 o'clock this morning. So I'm sorry, Miss Peanut Buster. She says you're trying to cover me up with the blanket here. So that's what I've been up to. Let me know what y'all been up to. Did you have a great weekend? I hope you did. What have you been working on? Have you been relaxing? Enjoying the weather if it's nice where you're at. Hopefully it's not raining or cold. And it's been chilly too. That's why I have a sweatshirt on. If y'all notice, like I keep wearing, it's because it's legit chilly. Like I think it's actually supposed to be like 60 degrees today, 60 something. But it does not feel, yesterday was beautiful, but it was chilly because the sun was shining, but the wind was blowing and there was like a chill in the air. So yeah, let me know what y'all been working on. Are you crocheting? Are you creating something else? I can't even get this folded back up. And I will see y'all again tomorrow in the next video. And I will finish using up this little bit of yarn, start on this next panel, and I don't know what else. We'll see. So I will see you in the next one. Have a great day or great evening, depending on whenever you're watching this. I thank you all so much for watching. I truly do absolutely appreciate it so very much. Love y'all. Bye now, and God bless.